Hey loves, welcome to a new series on this channel, what I eat versus what my family eats. It's a new series that I'm creating and this is our first episode. Let's get cooking. Okay guys, the reason I'm making this series, I'm continuing with my weight loss journey and eating healthy. So I just want you to see what I eat and what my family eats. It's just a slight different from our meals because they eat the veggies that I cook, the same in my plate. That's what they eat. It's just that theirs differs because they eat pap, rice, samp, bread, whatever the case may be. Alright, like on this video I cooked pap for them, excluded myself. So yeah, and I believe that you know how to cook pap, but if you don't, let me guide you step by step. I use this pot which is bigger and it's enough for my family. That's the pot we use, like the last size of hot pot in my family. Yeah, so I boil 2 kettles of water and put them in the pot and wait for it to boil in the pot and add some salt. Sometimes I don't even put salt because I used like spices and salt in my sishebo or meat, vegetables, or whatever the case is. Ne? So once the water starts to boil in the pot, you add in your maize meal bit by bit, and it depends on the kind of consistency that you want. So I use a whisk to kind of like form a soft porridge and reducing the lumps or clenches in your pap. Then once it becomes like a bit thick, I put the pot aside. It's either to the chopping pot or the cold plate, because when it starts like to bubble as you put the maize meal, because it's boiling, those bubbles, they jump and they can burn you. You can have a serious burn from that, so you rather be careful. But when you're setting it aside, just make sure that you are quick enough to stay everything in and put it back into the hot plate. Okay, so that's what I did, and then I switched to a wooden spoon and I mix everything until it becomes the consistency that I want. Then you put it back into the hot plate, close the pot immediately once you feel it's okay. Trap in the heat so that your pap gets cooked evenly. I hope you understood me. Then keep on stirring consistently so that it doesn't burn, and lower your heat a bit so that you don't burn your pap. Ne? Yeah. Then moving along, I peeled and chopped my vegetables. I peeled my potatoes and carrots, chopped them, and diced some onion, half red onion, half white onion, quarter red and quarter yellow bell peppers. Then I boiled my potato and my carrots for the mince because I was making a mince stew. Then for my stir fry, I used the carrots. I chopped some onion again, and then my celery, broccoli, cauliflower. Then I kind of like fried the bell peppers, the onion, celery, and then I added the carrots, added the broccoli and the cauliflower. Then I added my spices. So I didn't add water because broccoli and cauliflower, they kind of like absorb water, or they trap water in them. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, they soak water. Yeah, that's what it is, the way I'm looking. They soak water when you are rinsing them or washing them, and then like you can steam with that. But if you feel it's dry, you can add a bit of water, right? Then moving along to my mince now, as I want to be a bit faster because I don't want to explain until I don't know what. So I'm trying to be as fast as possible, aligning with the video, you know. So I fried on the pot. I fried my onion, my bell peppers, and then I added fresh thyme. Once that was kind of like sauteing, or is it sauteing, frying, whatever the word is, then I added my grated tomato, wait a little bit, and added a bit of sugar just to remove the sourness so that you don't get heartburn. And then I didn't show you that, and then I added my mince. Remember, my potatoes were boiling on the other hand. There is now I add them because they were now softer, so I added them with that water that I used to boil them, but it's not too much. Then I let it boil together so that everything gets trapped in the seasoning, the flavor. Then I added my soup, and that was it. I was done. Then I moved to my spinach. So usually I don't remove the white stem, I just chop it. I just remove half of it, and then where the leaves begin or end, I don't know where the beginning or ending, like that's where I cut, and then I leave the inner ones like in between the leaves. So yeah, but this time I was like, no what, let me just cook it differently. So I was frying the spinach, so I added oil, as you can see. Then I will add my onion, the one that I left aside. Oh, actually guys, it's a lot. Yeah, and then I added my spices. I added Marlin spice, Raja. I added 6 gun spice. You can add whatever spice you have or you prefer. And the oil, guys, you can use healthier oils if you are on a weight loss journey, but here I don't have the oil, guys. So but next month I'm going to buy, it's either coconut oil or some olive oil, one of them. Then I let my spinach fry a bit, and then I added half beef stock or stock cube, the beef flavor, because it's salty, and I already added spices. So yeah, that was it with my spinach. I didn't put anything fancy or anything like that. Yeah, I just cook it as simple as possible. Then I know what my heat. Then I felt like something here shorter. Then I added the Aromat original. You never go wrong with Aromat, and I'm not paid to say this, but you all know you never go wrong with Aromat. And that was it, guys. I was done cooking. You keep on stirring until you feel like everything is okay. Make sure you don't burn. I almost burned, but be careful. That was it. That was my meal, and thank you for watching. I hope you like this. I hope you subscribe. I hope you click that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my cooking and you don't miss this series. Bye.